Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Plus. We're going to go back into the maze, because there are, well, one particular area in Morrison's maze we have not yet seen that we've been, well, trying to see for a while now. So maybe we'll do something like that, just to kind of, yeah, or should we do that? Maybe we'll try this. So Morrison's maze, we've seen quite a bit of it. There's still a few areas, though, that we have not seen. They are mostly the northwestern area of whatever that little corner is. And there is a little bit with the forest, or the redwood forest, that we still have to figure out. And there's an area down to near the salt flat, but to the west of it we have yet to go to as well. But everything else is looking pretty good. So we're going to hop on in and hopefully get a nice mix of proper hunting and Easter egg hunting this week, or just exploring. So everything's looking good. Let's go on in and take on this new hunt in Morrison's maze. Okay, so we are loaded in here now, and where are we exactly? Oh, okay, well, we're into the western area of the salt flat area. So this is one of the areas I was told to try heading to. Or around here, there's something to see. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be maybe through this pass here to the north, then. Because there's almost like a well, these all have little valley areas off of them more, so there could be something hiding around here. But I also do want to apologize if you guys hear anything like creaks or squeaks or anything. I'm in the process of replacing the chair that I was using, or sitting on for all my computer work. So the one I have is basically, I think it's older than I am, it's just a stand-in that kind of makes you appreciate how nice it is having a wheeled computer chair if you have a desk that you kind of operate at. Because it's not the easiest to exactly get up and move around like a computer chair. You just push yourself back, you can get up and go. No, you gotta try to get yourself up, scoot the chair back, just do a lot of stuff. Oh. Okay, this opens up into an area I wasn't expecting. So I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze in both this area and the northwest area this episode, I'm afraid, because that's a lot of ground to cover, and this is a lot different than I thought we might see. I mean, there's a bone there. Actually, there's a number of carcasses all around this area. Not sure why. Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. Is there a part of Walking with Dinosaurs where there's almost like a gas trap valley around like a water pool? That might be what this actually is. Nope. I don't want to go too close. But I feel like that was a thing, I don't know if it was in Walking with Dinosaurs, or not, but I remember there's a dinosaur documentary where there is basically like a valley of sorts like this with a little bit of water in there that's a spring, but it releases, I can't remember what the chemical is, I'm not sure if it's carbon monoxide or it's something else, but it's so heavy it keeps the area like blanketed, so if you actually go into it you would suffocate in it. I feel like that might be what this is, or maybe in reference to. Because there's a lot of remains around here. Maybe that is what this is. So this might actually be the Easter egg that was being mentioned before. Oh, hello. A stegosaur and I think that's a juvenile allosaur, actually. Yeah, that might be what the reference was to. It would go down, try to eat, but because of how all the gas works, or the gas is just kind of like blanketing and having sunk in the area, I think we actually successfully found our Easter egg. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this definitely is the area that has something, because almost like a little health bar in the top right. My face is probably blocking it, I apologize, but... like when you're... oh, jeez. Oh! So, yeah, that's exactly what this was. We're going to restart. Okay, well, it loaded us right back into actually where we spawned last time. So that's exactly what that was. And that... so it must be in Walking with Dinosaurs where that sort of, like, gas trap almost was from. I just was expecting it to work a bit differently than we saw. I guess it seemed if there were any, like, really low points in the area, they would kind of hit you more, so you had to be careful navigating, but... I think we can successfully say we've got another Easter egg knocked off the list. Granted, it knocked us out and killed us, but we still found it nonetheless, so... now, if that's the case, maybe we'll try rushing our way right up to the north, because we haven't followed the riverbed all the way up there yet. I mean, I'm kind of curious now, because that's a really nice and fleshed out little Easter egg of the... oh! And we have a para. Yeah, we do have para on our list. It'll just be a bit tricky trying to get close, more than likely. Thankfully, the wind is going to be in our favor, and we may have the... depending on its movement, we may actually have the ridge to help us. So we might be able to just use the ridge to sneak in close. And I know the parasaur, I think, is supposed to have good... oh, there it is. Good hearing. I know it has, I think, some of the highest, like, detection stats in the game. Actually, in general, I think the parasaur's always... it's weird that the first animal that you have to hunt has some of the highest sensitivities of some of their stats, so they're one of the more difficult ones to hunt. But they probably go down the easiest with a single shot, if we can line things up. Oh, there's Brachiosaurus head just kind of poking up to say hi. Okay, I'm not going to call the parasaur in, because we're basically going to see it, and then it's probably going to spook on us. So we gotta be ready to basically just get the shot in as soon as we can spy its head. Nope, didn't even get to spy its head. Yeah, so must have heard us. But we will follow it up along here. And just see if we can try to get a little bit closer on this next one. But yeah, that is really cool. It shows how, like, I've been saying it a lot, and I apologize if I'm sounding like a broken record, but if you give your community the tools to interact with the game, create their own stuff in the game, or make it so it's approachable to be modded, you can have wonders made through games. Like, Fallout, Bethesda games like Fallout, Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls, not just Skyrim, my apologies on that. Don't get those two confused around, because I still think the Elder Scrolls 3, in my opinion, well, it does need some mods in my opinion, but the experience is much more deep and immersive than Skyrim ever was. But you can use mods and different community-created things to help, like, build up the feeling of things and that. But giving your community and your fans access to not only play the game, but also create with the game, it will add amazing things to it. So we got a pair of parasaurs. One ran up that way that I keep on scaring off by accident. But we got that one just kind of out there. Now the thing is... yeah, see, I don't think that's exactly cover, because we can go right through that. I think we gotta find something that we don't go through, and maybe if we stay right behind it, we can call it in. Like this right here. I don't know how the hitboxes exactly are for it, but maybe if we stay still, we just try calling it in, it will not be able to see us. Although I think that said, it also might get in the way of us trying to shoot, so we may have to take a little step out if we can get a parasaur nearby. that said, though, we gotta try calling one in and see if it'll actually... Oh, there's... Almost remind me of like a submarine periscope just coming up over the little ridge there. Okay, it's coming in pretty close. Okay, I think that one was where it went down, because I don't think the terrain was steep enough for it to go horizontal at 90 degrees there. Yeah, there it is. So that took about 3 rounds, so we still got 3 more in the shotgun. I don't think we'll be able to call the other one in, though, after that. I may be mistaken. I'm often mistaken in this, aren't I? Well, we might be able to get that other one we spotted earlier in. And, I mean, we did see the one Easter egg, so this is just going to be a bit more free hunting for a while and see if we can get a few more points piled up. Because all we really have left after the Majungatholus, it might just be the Tyrannosaurus and the Seismosaurus for the roster, actually. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, the wind was definitely not in our favor there, so maybe we'll follow you along for a bit. Now we may even see the Diplodocus herd that's, I think, to the south? I know it's in the western half. I feel like it's a little more south of where we are. But we'll go try to follow this Parasaur wherever it's gone off to. But I think we are close to... Once we see the Tyrannosaurus and then the Seismosaurus, we basically have all the animals on the roster. And... Oh, geez, hello. I was not expecting one right there. At least one of our shots did land in it, though. Yeah, I'm just going to do that to get the ammo replaced. Oh. Is that something else up there? Because there's a definite change in the foliage. But once we get this... Once we get the sniper rifle, I have a feeling that we're going to definitely increase our point gain. Like, the biggest thing right now is just trying to line up these mortal zone shots to get the dinosaurs down fast enough. Finding them is a minor challenge, but not too bad. It's mostly just because I suck at being stealthy. Yes. Okay, so it's, I guess, just a little patch of different foliage here. I just noticed all the purple plants compared to everything else around it. So, where might that Parasaur run off to? Probably up to the north, and I do apologize if you guys are hearing the creaking in the chair. It is an old one. Not exactly comfortable, but thankfully the new chair should be here. I guarantee delivery was Thursday, so we'll see if it actually lives up to that. And we'll also see how it does. Because, like, for me, ordering off of Amazon, if it's something, like, small and not too expensive, I'm not too wary of it. But when it comes to something like a chair that's going to be over 100... Well, actually, this one's over a couple of hundred, but it's ridiculous how much some computer chairs and office chairs actually go for. Like, all things considered, I don't think this is actually too bad of what I'm going to be picking up for the price that it was at. Especially not with the free shipping for it. It's just, if there's issues with it, it's not as easy to be able to return it and get a refund or, like, fix problems if they arise. Oh, hello, we've got the blood trail again. Oh, little compy hopping about. Actually, it looks like, yeah, it might have ran right down into that little gully that runs up to the north to that area, so... we may have a little bit of time of actually exploring the northwest some more, depending on where the blood trail leads us. Just thought I'd take... Oh, and now to the left a bit. Okay, so where's the blood... Pterodactylus, but still nothing on the para that went up this way. Oh, actually seem to make a little curve here. Oh, and an Allosaurus out there. Well, we've got plenty of ammo, so even if he does come in at us, we should be able to take it. Where'd he go? Oh, okay, we're right over there. Oh, that's probably our para. Yes, I kind of want to just, like, not move and see if we can bring it in, maybe even over the ridge somehow. Like, doing this, the problem is you don't have any sense of distance of how close it might be. So we basically just have to stay on watch and see if we can bring it into us. And, oh. Okay, so it was right over there. Yeah, you can just see it kind of popping its head around. You are not our para. That was our para. That's running away. Okay, was not expecting the surprise Allosaurus. I don't even know where it came from exactly. Because we saw the Allosaurus go over that way. So unless it came all the way back, this was a completely different Allosaurus, or the same one that was somehow picked up on us. But we're going to head back to the hunt screen with that successful, though startling, surprise. Mike was really not expecting us to be encountering an Allosaurus coming over the hill at us like that. See, like, this is the problem. The sniper rifle is so much, takes so many points. Although, we may be going back to the first map in order to do a nice farming or grinding episode next week. Yeah, we'll probably do that so we can test out the sniper rifle and see how powerful and precise it is. Because I think the biggest challenge right now is, again, landing these mortal zone shots. If you have a reliable means of getting those, I think you're just going down dino after dino after dino with them. But yeah, that is all that's left after the Majungatholus. It's just the Tyrannosaurus and then the Seismosaurus. That's really interesting. I mean, we could actually even try going after Tyrannosaurus with some of our stuff. It's just, I don't know if I trust myself to be capable of getting that eye shot too easily. For now, though, thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Plus. If you do like the series, be sure to give it a like, and any comments, tips, tricks, or anything I should find in a map, be sure to leave them right down below in the comments. I try to respond to you guys or feedback as soon as I can as it arises on the channel. But until I catch you in the next episode, survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.